Well, hey everybody, how's it going? Top of the morning. I'll let you look at my backyard here. I've been talking about a fucking, sorry for my swearing, but you know, it's a little bit of a habit. And I don't look at it as a swear word, I look at it as a word. Just other people make it a swear word because they want to make it like a swear word. Well, to those people, if you're offended by my words, you can fuck off. Turn this off. You don't need to listen to the shit if it offends you. But if it doesn't offend you, keep on watching. But yeah. Oh wait. In 08, I had a year-and-a-half job. One of my longest jobs ever. Making $14 an hour. Which ain't bad. I was actually kind of happy making $14 an hour. I was there on time. Sometimes, unless I had to take a bus, and then catch the ferry, go across the river, and then walk up from the ferry up the road to a bus stop, get off at Highway 10, walk up Highway 10. I had no cell phone. The one person that had it out for me, didn't really like me, was assistant manager. He was not my manager. He basically had it out for me. So, you know, I'm just like, you know, I don't have a phone. What do you expect me to do? Pull a phone out of my ass and phone you? I'm sorry, but none of the businesses are open along the road either. So he made me fill out like this. He wrote this paragraph like he was back in elementary. A 3-line paragraph. Stating, why didn't you phone if you're going to be late? Why didn't you phone me? And let me know if you're going to be late. It's like, are we back in elementary on this? I don't think so. We're adults. We can deal with this adultly. Or you can deal with this childish. I don't care which one you ever want to play, but I'm not going to play your child games. I'm a man. I know what I did. And I know I did everything to the best of my knowledge. When I injured myself, when my boss asked me to move that FJ 1200 crotch rock into the shop that night, I did. But as I got off, I slipped on a puddle. If I just let go of that bike would have been on top of me. But instead, I held it, ripped my whole left side behind my shoulder blade. Had a hernia. You know, when I hurt myself, a mechanic came around the corner and said, "What the fuck you doing with that bike?" Well, the boss asked me to move it in. So I have to move it in. And can you help me? I just injured myself on it. Like, I was holding this thing up. And he's seen it. And he's like, well, go tell the boss. So I did. I go tell my boss. I told him, look, I injured myself on that bike. As I was getting off, there's a little puddle. He's like, we'll take care of it when it comes down. I go, you know, I figured it was a sprain or nothing minor. So I go to work the next day. I started watching a Dodge. I get up to the cab, and bam! My fucking left arm drops like dead. Brush hits the ground, and I'm in pain. You know, when I ripped my whole left side, it felt like I almost got knocked out, like I almost blacked out. And if I blacked out, it would have been a lot different than me explaining to you guys right now. I would have been dealt differently. I would not be here today talking about it. I would have been compensated for this. But instead I held it up. Because I could not be, I don't want to get it fully injured. I need to be able to work and make money. And if I'm injured, I can't make money. So how am I going to live? Doesn't make sense. So, common thing is, think safety first. And I always thought of safety. #1 priority. Because if you got hurt or injured, how are you going to pay your bills? You cannot pay your bills on time. And then you get behind on payments and stuff. So as a mechanic came around and said, well, tell the boss. So I go tell him. He said, we'll take care of it when it comes down to it. Well, the next day I figured it was a sprain, so I go to work just to see. About 2 o'clock I started watching a Dodge. As I get up to the cab, something happened to my left side, my left arm, and by my shoulder. It made my arm drop. Made the brush hit the ground. The lady who got me the job asked me what happened, what's the matter. I'm like, Well, Dave asked me to move this bike into the shop, and I injured myself. And it seems like it's a little worse than what I thought it was. So she's like, go to the doctor, bring a doctor's note. As I leave, it was about 2 o'clock, 2:30. By the time I made it into town, my town where I live, it was a little too late to go see the doctor. So I went and seen him the next morning. Told him, a human body should not rip like this. And it hurts. And I told him I did it at work. And he just put his hand on my back and said, here's 2 weeks, no consideration or anything about my being or my health. And I think because his health was deteriorating on him, he neglected to tell his patients, hey, I cannot proceed anymore with you guys or my patients because my health is going down. Hell, he neglected to say it to anybody. So, he gets me goes and gets a scan for me. And I was supposed to see him after I got the scan done 1 week after. Well, fortunately, he passed away because of his health. So, him looking at these charts, saying, hey, there's nothing wrong with him, because his eyes were probably playing games on him. He probably couldn't read those charts, right? So, I got shafted. Big time. WCB saying, oh, you don't know your first injury date, and all this shit. Yeah, I do. It's just a fuck up that people just not letting to believe in that. They just think you're a liar. So it's just like, no, sorry, you're gonna have to live with that pain. You're a liar. Well, as God is my witness, I ain't no fucking liar. I've been telling the truth ever since, and I always will be. Until these people get it through their fucking thick head that I've been telling the truth, they better compensate me big time and back pay me big time. Because, literally, I am poor. I have to be on $1,000 a month because of this injury. And it ain't fun anymore. I cannot make ends meet anymore. I am poor. So if anybody feels like they want to donate me some money, much obliged. I thank you for that. I appreciate that. You will be in my heart for the end of my life. But since you guys are all my friends, and you guys watch my videos, it's appreciated that you take the time to listen to me. So stating that, I may have more videos about this stuff. But today I got an appointment for my left side again. And I'm hoping he says something that'll make my ears ring a little bit. Or I just hope he finds something and says, wow, what the fuck have you been doing? How can you been living like this? I'm hoping this doctor finds something. If he doesn't, I'm going to have to find someone else. And I'm going to have to tell him, you're going to keep looking. Because I know there's something wrong with my left side. I got a hernia, and I got a ripped left side behind my shoulder blade. It ain't fun. This pain is pain. Sorry. But I'm really tired. I'm really tired of dealing with this pain in my left, behind my shoulder blade. It's getting to be really, really annoying. Like, really be honest, I wish I could just take my arm off and have that pain gone. Like the Lego Man, where you just rip off the iron leg and put new stuff on. I wish I could be a Lego Man and just blam, blam, put new arms on. Put a new back on, new body. Yeah. But we're not Lego people. We're real humans. We got real problems, real issues. Some people just don't want to listen to them because they're just too fucking ignorant. If I said that wrong, my bad, my apologies. But a little ranting right now because I have been dealing with this since '08. That feels like a knife in the back, behind the shoulder blade, just running up and down. But no one's giving a fuck about my being or my health. But yeah, thanks for listening. I may come up with more. Oh yeah, those were, yeah, I got a couple of these. See? Cool like it though. Hey, job done. Alright dear, see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Come back to again. See you later. Have a good day.